Picture this. You're full of energy, pride, and excitement. You and your friends decide to join the army, dreaming of becoming heroes. A few months of glory, and then you'll return home as legends. But what if things don't go as planned? Paul and his friends signed up for World War I, eager and proud. They marched off in their crisp uniforms, singing patriotic songs. Everything felt like an adventure. But what do you think happened when they reached the front lines? How long did it take for their dreams to crumble into dust? The trenches weren't what they expected. Instead of heroism, they found mud, hunger, and fear. A nightmare with no end in sight. Imagine this. You're underground, bombs exploding above you, and every second you're wondering if the friend sitting beside you will survive the next minute. How long could you endure that? And yet, Paul and his friends endured. But how? Friendship. That was their lifeline. Sharing a piece of stale bread, reminiscing about better days, or laughing even for a moment. These small acts of humanity shone like a light in the darkness of war. But here's the question. Were these tiny moments of joy enough to fight off the overwhelming despair? Now, let me ask you something. Is war just a battle against an enemy? Or is it also a battle against hunger, fear, and your own conscience? For Paul, this war became more than just survival. He began to question everything: what he believed in, why he was fighting, and whether it all meant anything. What would you do if you were in his shoes? Meanwhile, far from the trenches, a different kind of battle was taking place. The German government was negotiating peace. But for soldiers on the front lines, what did those talks really mean? Imagine hearing, "Peace is coming," while you're crouched in a trench, just trying to survive. Would it feel like hope? Or just an empty promise? This film's true power lies in how it shows not just the physical toll of war, but also the emotional weight. The muddy trenches, the deafening explosions, the eerie silence in between. Watching it feels like you're there in the middle of it all. But here's the thing. This isn't just a war movie. It's a story that strips away the romanticized ideas of war and reveals it for what it truly is: a devastating tragedy. So, here's a thought for you. War stories often talk about winners and losers, but do they ever ask, who truly wins? All Quiet on the Western Front forces you to confront this question head-on. And the answer? Well, you might already know it, but this film ensures you'll feel it. This is not an easy film to watch. It doesn't sugarcoat the horrors of war. But if you dare to watch, Paul's story will stay with you long after the credits roll. You'll find yourself questioning everything you thought you knew about war. So, let me leave you with this. Is there ever a true winner in war? The answer is simple, but to truly understand, you'll need to keep watching the video. Because once you see the truth, you won't be able to forget it.